Yeah, so it actually started, I've been working on that list or variations of that list, even way back, I think it was about 2017, I first started working on that list. And that's when I was freelancing, and I was freelancing to some different agencies. At one time, I was the head of digital or head of search across 3 different agencies. I had a whole heap of staff and a whole heap of campaigns running. So I needed to systemize essentially, onboarding staff and then just quality control, so that way I could quickly look and go, this is what we've done in this campaign. Then also became really great for client reporting, because, for example, they might go to the history of the account and go, well, hang on, you haven't changed, you haven't changed their bidding strategy in 6 months or 12 months. Why is that? But
Hmm.
with that optimization checklist, we can go, no, we've checked it, on the third of November, on the 2nd of January, and we've gone through and checked it and add those notes. So it became a really, really good, I guess, tool for that. And then when I started Define Digital Academy, I thought this is going to be a great teaching tool to, I guess, essentially systemize for someone new who is running Google Ads, to systemize, what are the ticks and balances of what they need to do in order to optimize their account. But then even for more, moderate to midterm Google Ads specialists, to even, once again, have a framework that I use, that I've been using for a number of years and decided, and it's been really, really popular.
Yeah, so to kind of drill down into that framework, the optimizations that you've included are categorized under what you've termed the S.T.A.B or S.T.A.B method.
Yep.
So could you explain what that acronym stands for and why it's particularly
Yeah.
useful for performance-oriented campaign management?
Yeah, if I don't apologize before I say this next line, I just want all the listeners to know that I'm a dad of 3 daughters, so I do tell daggy dad jokes. That's just part of the territory. But it was all comes from this thought that optimizations aren't just a stab in the dark. I know that might not translate a lot, but in Australia you have this thing of stabbing in the dark, where you're just kind of guessing and knowing what to do. A lot of the way that I view Google Ads, the way that I teach Google Ads, is trying to really break down complex things into ways that people can kind of go through and look at it. And now, when you look at optimizing a Google Ads account, there's a whole heap of different optimization actions you can complete, but there's really only 4 main areas, and it's 4 main categories. The first thing is the STAB stands for spending and segmentation. Your T stands for targeting. Your A stands for your ads and landing pages, and your B stands for your bidding. So they're really the 4, all of the different optimization actions that you can complete, it's in those 4 areas. So, and the reason why we start it from there is that then you start going, okay, spending and segmentation. This is probably one of the easiest ways that you can optimize an account. If you're getting really, really happy with your conversion metrics, and you're really, really happy with all the way the account's performing, if you just simply increase your budget, you're going to get more conversions into your business. Another slightly further step on that is that if you've got, in one campaign, you've got 2 services, and you've got one service which is taking all the spend. You've got a second service which isn't getting much spend, but it's got good conversion metrics. You can break that out into a separate campaign so that you can get some more money spent on that area. That's where segmentation comes to. So the STAB, so the S in the optimization checklist is all about going through the process of looking at those easy wins. How's our spending going? Can we increase? Can we scale? Can we add in some extra, any extra segmentation? Then when we get to T, targeting, it's all about targeting. Now, for search campaigns, that's all about the targeting of your keywords, what keywords you're going after. For display and video campaigns, it's all about the placements where your ads are actually getting seen. And there's a lot more lists from there, but it's essentially all about targeting and looking at what keywords are triggering your search. Also, what search terms are triggering your ads. What locations are they in? What devices are they on? And basically that, what audiences are they going to? What ages? What demographics? What income levels? All of those things. Ads and landing copy. Obviously, what the user is seeing. If our click-through ratio is low, we know that we need to rewrite some different ads. If we've got really, really good targeting, really, really good ads, but we're still not getting conversions, we know then we need to look at our landing pages. And then B is obviously coming into your smart bidding strategy. So I know it sounds very, very complex, but what it's about is it's all about teaching a framework of looking to see where the problems are or where the opportunities are for your account, and then going through that step-by-step process.
Thanks for watching this clip from the Paid Media Lab. If you found it useful, you can get the full-length episode on the Lunio YouTube channel, where you can also subscribe to catch all our latest releases. And if you want free tools, reports, and guides to help you uplift the efficiency of your PPC campaigns, head to lunio.ai and click on the Resources tab in the nav bar. See you in the next one.